guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the free-to-play account and on the test server, meaning we are checking out, that is right, there is Baba Yaga. So we're going to be able to use her free for 3 single days, and then in 52 days it is going to be the exchange. I know it's going to be a little bit longer once this is up on the global server. We're going to have 60 total days. You can see here the exchange for her does remain the same. So if you are free to play, definitely start saving your resources as of today. That way you can make sure that you're doing the exchange for her. Once she does leave, so after that 60-day period is done, it does take the heroes a considerable amount of time to hit the garrison. So when you go on friends in the garrison units, it did take a considerable amount of time for the Prince of Persia to drop in here, as well as Joker and Queen. So I would definitely recommend, again, if you are completely free to play, is she worth it? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pick up my trial version. There we go, guys. I'm going to test her out. I'm going to see exactly what we can do with her. But essentially, this is the test server. We do not have a lot of different formations. We don't have a bunch of different heroes to utilize. So looking in here, we do have to fuse her with a hero to be able to use her. So let's see who we got in here, guys. I'm thinking at least a 2-star, maybe a 3-star, Lucretia, Grez. We definitely want to save those heroes to use. So I'm going to use Lucius just because he's a hero I know we don't use within many formations, but that still gives her to us at 1-star. We got signature item, we got the engraving. So let's see exactly where it built her out for us. So we have the 9 of 9 furniture. I don't like it only gave us a 28 signature item. I definitely wanted the 30, but we'll have to work with the 28. Very cool. We did get that 9 of 9 furniture. So looking at the treehouse, definitely going to do a little more there. It also did give us the plus 30 engraving, which is nice. I think it's exactly at 30. So we do get a pretty built and leveled Baba Yaga, meaning that we can test her out a little bit. I was trying to think of the word. So looking here, guys, we are in stage 3520. Again, level deficiency is not too crazy high. Again, with the test server, I definitely want to see her with Albedo, but we don't have Albedo right now. And then we can only use 1 fuse for hero in the formation. So we have to see where our Lucius is in there, the very last one. But now we'll be able to drop her in. I like her behind Arthur. I was trying to think of a couple formations today that we could really get her to work in. Because she does have some crowd control. Not sure exactly as of right now how much damage she is putting out, but that does give her a little bit of a boost there from Arthur. Again, I know we don't have Arthur maxed out in the scenario. We have Lucretia in there. I'm thinking more of kind of the support aspect, like possibly looking at Tassie with some Banish in there. And I'm sure this team, especially over there with Nara, is probably just going to get annihilated. We could do the 5 pull to try her out. But again, we're pretty limited to the heroes that we have within here. Again, I'm trying to think, you know what, let's try Lucretia because we do have her built a little bit. And I just want to see how she works, essentially. So she stole some of the abilities there. So there's the ultimate, guys. You can see that was a really big stun when the treehouse came down, when the hut came down. Pretty solid stun there. There she goes. So she's inside of her hut right now. You can see she kind of transforms back and forth. There is the AoE stun again. There's the crowd control. You can see the giant arm coming out right there. An 81.76. I mean, that's some pretty solid damage overall. Elder Tree, definitely not built on this account whatsoever. Formations, again, not really the ideal. But I could also see it possibly working with something such as the 5 pull, something of that nature. Just to see, let's try it out. And I'm thinking just right now, the crowd control aspect of her is kind of the thing that I'm thinking. Now, remember, she does have the cheat death ability, meaning that if she does take fatal damage, she is not going to die in here. But again, I want to see kind of what it looks like. Because there's the 5 pull. Now they're all together. If we could get her to ult, because remember, she has multiple forms of crowd control, which I like. Level deficiencies, we're going to have to see exactly how it looks. But boom, there's the hut, the big crowd control aspect right there. 33, so 71 from Iran. Of course, with the 5 pull works pretty good. But again, she has multiple forms of crowd control. She has multiple forms of stun, which I absolutely like, guys. I'm just kind of testing her out within a couple different meta formations. We know the all Negrez formation. Again, we don't have the build out here. Twins I could see with the super cycle. I like it with Rowan in there as well. Again, for a little bit of the super cycle there. I wonder even running something like this with Rose. A couple different formations. Again, a lot of players, especially, you know, I've seen a couple of people were kind of talking about running her with possible Khazard to go ahead and extend the duration of the abilities that she has in there. There's a couple different ways I feel like we could really make her work that are going to be interesting, because there's the crowd control aspect. As long as we can keep her alive and keep her with damage, because look at the house, guys. It seems like it hits the entire area. As that's a ton. I mean, an absolute massive amount of damage that she's doing in there. Boom, there's the ultimate with the hut. There's the crowd control with the big Raven's Claw right there. So I like the ability to kind of chain the crowd control there. I could see that working out, 88.31 on that one, but I could see her being built out. And again, remember, guys, when it comes to level deficiencies, it's really about the crowd control. We've said it kind of time and time again, but to really push level progression, it is about the crowd control aspect that a hero like Baba Yaga brings could be definitely worth building. I mean, I could see it working in a couple different formations. Again, it might bring a little bit back with like the Queen Joker combination, or possibly even running her with Joker again for the all-out attack. I could see it with the Prince of Persia. That way it can kind of chain stuns between Baba Yaga and her chain stun and crowd control ability, coupled with the Prince of Persia with that ability. Even look at that, guys. The claw just holds down the enemy right there. Almost got enough for them to ult. Boom. Arthur pulls up Excalibur, and here comes the tree, guys. There it is. Boom. Just stuns everyone. That is such... And there we go. So she took fatal damage. I believe she's in the hut healing. Boom. There's the another AE. 77 million. I'm thinking as long as you can keep her kind of isolated, as long as you can keep her healed up. So even looking again at a couple different formations, I could see a couple different places with her running really well. And again, just looking at the crowd control aspects that she brings, guys. So the front line right there just holds Baden down. Literally just holds Baden down in place. Boom, there's the big ult. It takes fatal damage, goes into the hut. There's the energy, so she's going to come out and ult again, which is awesome. I mean, so she takes the fatal damage. I could even see her possibly putting her up front just to get her to ult that second time. 44 million, look at that, guys. 59 million damage. And I'm wondering, just even doing the sacrificial lamb kind of thing that we see even with heroes like Merlin, where they're dropped right into the front line, essentially to ult. Because we know she's going to do her ability as soon as she starts taking damage. There we go. Boom. Fatal damage should be... Oh no, she got healed up. Silas kept her up. There's the giant drop of the hut. So earlier today, I was not too impressed with her, but the test, again, 58 million damage. She does some significant damage. And I know it always is a little bit different being on the test server. Again, we're less than 100 level deficiency to really try her. But remember, guys, like I said earlier, crowd control really does make a big difference in AFK Arena. I could see her just working her way into a couple different teams, even just having her skills and abilities to offer crowd control in multiple forms. A lot of people could see her with heroes like Raku, which again would be pretty interesting to see. Again, with Raku, does additional damage. So when enemies are actually crowd controlled, Raku is a hero that will do additional damage in formations. So her bringing that additional or the crowd control in there is going to trigger Raku's ability, which again would be pretty interesting to see the build out on there. Again, with the crowd control that they bring, you can see the target right there in the middle. They are all marked up from Raku. She'll take fatal damage, so she'll go right inside the hut. She's actually she locked down Kelthar, so Kelthar was on the back. There we go, guys. She's going to come out and ult. There's Kelthar. Boom! Gets the hut dropped on him. He dodged it. Kelthar dodged the hut. That's pretty funny. Not sure many players that that you can get a hut dropped on you and you just dodge the hut. But overall, guys, I mean, I'm a little bit more impressed than I was today. Again, there's the crowd control right there, triggering Raku's ability. She's inside the hut right now. Comes out to an ultimate. Boom. Got the stun there. There's the lockdown. Of course, look at Iran just getting slowly worked down by Kelthar. All right, guys, but that'll do it for the hero test today. I definitely wanted to check it out again. We're continuing to push the test server. Plus 30 signature item is going to be a little bit stronger, of course, because it does give her permanent bonuses, which means she is going to do a little bit more damage. But ultimately, it seems like she's doing pretty solid damage in here with multiple forms of crowd control. I know it does have kind of the RNG effect with the 3 abilities that she's using, but we're going to have to see when she comes up on global server. I will definitely go ahead and pick her up. I'm saving the mats right now to max her out. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.